Hey everybody, Kuroda. Rob here. What's up, guys? How's it going? I haven't done a vlog in a long time. It's been many months. I think the last one actually would have been like spring-ish. So I would say it would be around the time of the whole COVID thing starting and everything. So it's been a long time. It simultaneously feels like not that long ago and forever ago. So sorry to those of you who enjoy my vlogs. It's been like I said, it's been quite a while. So, there's a lot of reasons for that. I guess this video will serve as sort of an update video, and in more ways than one. An update video about the channel and just kind of like what I've been doing, and also just like a little bit about my life too, because I don't really go super into things on here, at least I haven't lately, so there's been a ton going on, which has been crazy, so there's a lot to cover, but I thought I would just do sort of an impromptu vlog, off-the-cuff kind of thing, which I used to do all the time, and just don't do as much anymore. So, again, my apologies for that, but let's talk about a few things. So, the first thing, anyway, is I want to address the channel. Now, it's been a while since there's been any really consistent content or big content, with the sole exception of Super Mario RPG, which we've been putting out like once a week. I had it going out twice a week, but I had to cut it down to once a week, which I'll explain in a minute. So I will say I've been really enjoying that. That's been really awesome. It's my favorite game of all time, as you guys know. Rachel seems to really be enjoying it, and it's her first playthrough for those of you guys who don't know. So if you're interested in seeing me play my favorite game and Rachel experiencing it for the first time, I highly recommend checking out the series, because it's just a lot of fun, and I think it's one of the better Let's Plays that I've done, especially since the better Let's Plays that I've done on the channel have definitely been games that I really love, or games that the person I'm with, whether it's Walt, whether it's Rachel, whether it's whoever, if they love it too. So, like, for example, when we did Majora's Mask, that's Rachel's favorite game. So she had a lot of fun with that, and I did too, experiencing it for the first time. So it's kind of like the reverse of that, where I know Super Mario RPG like the back of my hand, and Rachel's never played it, so she's experiencing it for the first time. So it's really fun. I highly recommend checking it out if you haven't already. It's been a fun time. But other than Super Mario RPG, you know, once, twice a week if we're lucky, I haven't been putting out a bunch of content. And why is that? Well, the big reason for that is I'm a father now. And I know I announced that a while ago, but Rachel had our daughter on September 14th of this year. Her name is Sage. She's adorable. Just for personal reasons, I'm probably not going to plaster her and by probably I mean I'm definitely not going to plaster her all over the channel. I just don't feel comfortable with that. But do know that she's adorable and she's happy and healthy and all that stuff. But just because of that, and I don't mean to blame it solely on her, and between that and also recently going back to work, since I had some time off because of the baby, I just haven't had the time really to put into videos as I was. Does this mean that the channel's going away or whatever? Absolutely not. It's what I love doing. It's, in terms of my extracurricular activities, I guess you would call it, it's my favorite and my favorite thing to do and my priority, aside from the obvious hanging out with people and whatnot. But as far as hobbies go, it's probably my number one thing. I really love doing this channel, so I don't want people to think that, hey, he doesn't really do much in terms of content-wise anymore. So it's not that I've lost interest at all, it's just become more of a time thing. Especially with newborns, any parents, I think, know that they're quite a lot of work. So once, especially, we get past the first initial, like, 6 months, I'm told that it gets easier. But for now, it's just been a bit hard to really do much. The live streams have kind of died down a bit. The sort of scripted videos have died down a bit. I have stuff in the works, so I don't want you guys thinking that, like, I haven't been doing anything. I've been doing a lot of writing, which has been nice. Both, I'm working on writing some stuff for the channel, and also just doing some personal writing as well. So I got some stuff, I have ideas that I'm working on. I want to get into some like more scripted sort of skit kind of stuff. I've been kind of really reassessing things a lot too in terms of what kind of content I want to put out. Because you guys know, anybody who's been here since day one or have been here, and by here I mean of course watching the channel, anybody who knows me knows that I've tried a lot of different things. I've done all kinds of different videos. I've done everything. You know, the basis of this channel has always been the Let's Plays, which is still, throughout everything else, still continues to go on, no matter what. For some reason, it's the Let's Plays that always end up continuing on. I think it's because it's the easiest thing to edit and to just, it's very easy to just impromptu, if I have a few moments, or Rachel and I have a few moments, to just turn, you know, hook up the capture card, turn on the game, and just play for a half hour, and there we go, I got a part, and I can edit it super fast. So they really require very little editing, so it's super easy content to do. As far as stuff like, you know, the brief history videos like Castlevania and Metroid, stuff like that, those are very, very labor intensive. They require a lot of research, they require a lot of writing, they require a lot of work with me in terms of editing and voiceover and the whole bit. If it's a project that I have to do, or that I'm collaborating with somebody on, I also have to rely on them as well to do their portion of the writing and their portion of the recording too. So there's that factor. Not blaming them, I'm just saying it's just another factor in it. And there's just a lot of dimensions, and it's very, very it takes a lot of time and planning and all that stuff to do videos like that. So there's definitely been less of those videos for sure in the last few months, and that is just simply because, like I said, it's just hard with the amount of time that I have these days to do extracurricular stuff. I was trying to do more of that after the baby was born, and I was off of work for 6 weeks, but having a kid is kind of a full-time job too, for sure. So it wasn't. I was able to put out 2 Let's Plays a week, which was why we were getting two episodes of Super Mario RPG a week. But in terms of other content, it was just a bit more difficult to do. And I will admit that I've also struggled slightly with just creatively a little bit in terms of what to do for videos. And I think I was just mentioning this before. I've been sort of reassessing and trying to think, well, what do I want to do for this channel? Because like I said, I've done all kinds of things, from Let's Plays to scripted videos to vlogs to, you know, just doing reviews and things like that. And I think I still want to do a mixed bag of content. A lot of my favorite YouTubers are people who do mixed bag content. You know, my favorite, I'm just thinking of him right now because Rachel and I have been binging the crap out of his videos, is James Rolfe Cinemassacre. That's probably my favorite YouTube channel, and it's just because he does such a plethora of different content, from, you know, the nerd stuff to the movie reviews to he does the Let's Plays with Mike Matei. He does so many things because his interests are so broad, and my interests are broad too. So while I always want this channel to be primarily gaming focused, I want to still do, you know, I've done in the past my movie reviews, and I've just done discussion videos and all those things. So I definitely want to continue having gaming be the main focus of my channel. But as I've said many, many times, I have lots of things that I want to do. One of the things that I want to do, and one of the big things that I've been able to do, you know, more than anything this year, is actually reading books. And just because of A, the pandemic, and B, you know, with my daughter being born, and also with work, reading has been, and audiobooks too, especially at work, has been a big thing for me this year. It's the easiest thing that you can kind of do on the fly, in my opinion. Unless I were to bring like the Switch everywhere, which I don't really feel comfortable doing, and I'm not a big mobile game fan, so books have been sort of taking over where I can't really play games as much. So between that and audiobooks, and I also made a goal this year to read 50 books, which I'm very close to achieving, by the way. And I am going to do some content about that pretty soon. I've got some stuff I'm scripting on that. I have read, we're in mid-November now, so I've read about like 47-ish books, or 46, something like that. So I have this big video I'm planning to do that's going to be 2 parts that is going to be about the books that I read. So if you're interested in that, that's something that I'm going to do. At the end of the year, I always do my sort of end of the year wrap up where I talk about, you know, what we did on the channel, like in the preview, you know, for the whole year, how the channel did, just my thoughts on that, and I just kind of make resolutions for the next year. So I'll do that as I've done for the past 3 years now, and I will do like a New Year's resolution reflection video, as you know, at that point. I always love doing those videos because, if not for everybody else, but for me, I enjoy the challenge of sort of setting a goal at the beginning of the year and trying to reach those videos and reach those goals. And I always rewatch the previous year's video, and in the case of last year, I think I watched the last 2 videos. So I like to rewatch those and then see what goals I set for myself and then what actually happened throughout the year. So it's super satisfying when you get at least some of the stuff that you wanted to accomplish done during the year. So that's always fun, and I just enjoy doing those videos. So I'll be doing that probably at the end of next month. I will, as far as the Let's Plays go, I'm going to keep those up, but it's probably just going to be Super Mario RPG for the definite future, I have to say. I'm finding it hard-pressed, at least right now, to do more than one Let's Play series. I just don't have the time, really, to do that, especially if I want to do anything. So for right now, and it's been like this for a while, guys, I mean, you guys know this, I'm just going to stick to the one Let's Play at a time, and it's fun doing it with Rachel because I find when I try to do solo Let's Plays these days, I don't really know what to talk about, and I don't know, I just don't have as much fun with it as I do playing with her, because she, you know, she's just really fun to play games with and hang out with, so I enjoy that. And so yeah, so there's that. So Super Mario RPG will be probably the most consistent thing. The other thing that's been really consistent is the polls, the tournaments. I've been really enjoying hosting those tournaments, and I really, really want to thank everybody for participating in those, because those have been very successful. I've been I really love the community tab, as I've said before, and I'm just going to keep going with those tournaments. They're really fun to do. The scripted videos of those have slowed down. I will say that the voiceover and the script for I know we're a couple behind, but for the Super Mario Bros. 3 NES video is pretty much complete. I collaborated with somebody else, not James, but another channel regular. I'll just leave it as a surprise. If person who helped me, you feel like spoiling the surprise, go ahead and just put it down below. But if not, somebody else really wrote the majority of the script. They did a phenomenal job on that and the voiceover. I've got the whole skeleton of the video ready to go. I just haven't started editing the actual video part and piecing it together. I will get to that very soon, but it's just another one of those things that's sort of fallen by the wayside as my personal life has been just kind of taken up by other things. So the plan is to get that out soon. I also plan to, I know we also have the GameCube one that needs to be done, which will be the Super Smash Bros. Melee video. I have somebody else in mind that I'm going to collaborate with that project, and my idea is to do it in a little bit of a different way, a bit more creative way. So I hope you guys look forward to that too, which I'm really excited to do that one too, but I want to finish the Mario 3 one. And then I almost said Final Fantasy VII, because I think I'm assuming that's going to win the PlayStation poll, but we'll see. The PlayStation poll one, we'll see what game ends up winning, and I'll probably just sort of go from there. Depending on what game wins, I already have ideas of whether I'm going to do it by myself or if I want to collab with somebody or even multiple people or whatever. So I will, believe me, those videos are still going to come. I like doing those, but that's also just a bit on the back burner as well, unfortunately. But that being said, I mean, I really have been trying to put a lot of thought into how, like, what kind of content I want to create and how I can be a bit more consistent in things. And one step in the right direction to help me with that has really been, and I really enjoyed, by the way, putting out the video of the unboxing of my computer, but getting better equipment. So my plan is very soon I'll be getting a monitor. I'm still working off of Rachel's MacBook here, but this very spot right here is going to be my workstation, which I'll have my computer hooked up to, and I'm looking to, once I get the monitor, have that set up. And I'm also looking to, hopefully very soon, I would like to get both a nice HD camera. I'm not trying to break the bank because I want to get it for myself. And a nice lighting set. And I really want to get these videos looking more professional, higher quality, and just putting more time into making the videos rather than just putting out a lot of content. That's not as good, you know. I mean, I don't dislike any of the content I put out. I just think that I could be better and I could do a better job. So that's the plan, is to just try to, you know, just work on quality of videos over quantity. In terms of quantity, I'm just, again, we'll put out regularly those Let's Plays, which I enjoy, and doing the tournaments, and then just doing other projects in between. A couple other things you can expect that I would like to do is Rachel and I have talked about collabing on a few things. We got a couple games we want to review. We have a couple ideas for doing more film reviews because her and I really enjoyed doing that. We recently finished Star Trek: The Next Generation. For those of you who don't know, we did do a Star Trek original series review, so we're probably going to follow it up with that at some point. But we're going to do that. We got a couple other like movie list sort of things we want to do. I've got a couple of sort of documentary style gaming videos I want to do. I want to do more videos like the Super NES Top 10. I'd love to do one for the Sega Genesis, for example, or even something with the GameCube or whatever. And I've also thought about just trying to do like even some kind of like scripted sort of series that like involves skits or something. You know, I got a lot of ideas. I just got to figure out exactly what I want to do with the new equipment, with the camera, with the lighting setup that I'm looking at comes with a green screen as well. So I'll be able to do more with that as well. With stuff like that, I think it would be fun to be able to do like little skits. I used to do little skits with my brother Walt and our friends when we did our Select Player video, our channel, which there were these little skits that we put before our Let's Plays and stuff, which would be really fun to do again too. So, like I said, there's a lot of ideas I have. I just don't have quite the time I need, but rest assured, I'm working on things. I'm trying to put in time when I can to at least write stuff and come up with ideas. So, long story short, the channel's not dead. I'm just a dad now. I'm busy. I work full time. This, as I've always said, this is very much a side project or side activity that I enjoy doing. It's pretty awesome that I can make a few bucks here and there on the channel, which helps. It's pretty awesome that we have such a great community, particularly on Discord, which if you didn't know I had Discord, join. The link is below. And yeah, I don't know, I just don't want you guys thinking that I haven't, you know, that I'm not committed to doing more content, because I am. So I'm looking forward to that, and I'm looking forward to really trying to spread my wings, I guess, and try to dip my toes in new things and just work harder to make better content. So, you know, the old saying or the old phrase is less is more, and I kind of agree with that if you can put out good content when you do put out good content. So that's my plan. By the way, big kudos to our friend here and our resident artist on the channel, 3D. 3D Reaper, EGW Studios, whatever you want to call them, doing those amazing thumbnails for Super Mario RPG. I've said it a million times on our actual Let's Play, but I think it's really, really added something to the actual Let's Plays and the videos. It really makes them look crisp and nice. So kudos there. Thank you so much, 3D. You're doing a bang-up job on those. I'll probably recruit him for more art, like doing a new banner at some point, and we'll talk about this privately, 3D, but maybe commissioning you to do something really nice and detailed or something. We'll see. Doing something like that, and I got all kinds of things I want to do. The last thing I'll address also is the live streams. I know I was streaming once a week. I want to get back to that too. Again, the evenings have been a bit unpredictable. I know Rachel's itching to do some more streaming as well, so I'm sure we will be doing some streaming again at some point. I'd love to play some more Among Us. I'd love to play some more. I'd love to do a Smash stream. Actually, it's been a while. Like, yes, even me, I'm ready to do a Smash stream because I haven't done one in so long. So I'd like to do that. I'd like to do Among Us. I'd like to do some other games that I've gotten off of Steam and whatnot. Because I bought a gaming PC. Let's get let's get that baby cooking. I want to really start using it a lot because it's a great PC. I'm really enjoying it. So, and those Steam sales, man, killing me. It's gonna kill my wallet between the Switch eShop sales, the my buying books all the time, and Steam sales. I'm gonna be in the poorhouse. Nah. But I got too many games to play and everything. So anyway, that's just some of the stuff I'm working on. That's just kind of what's going on in my personal life. On a little end note, as far as that goes, I'm doing well. I'm tired. I love being a dad. My baby's adorable. Rachel and I are really happy. Don't love working, but who does? What are you gonna do? And I'm doing pretty good. So I want to thank everybody again for all the support you guys have given me. I promise you good things are coming. I hope you guys enjoy the stuff that I do put out. And thanks again for watching, guys. If you haven't already, please give me a little like, give me a subscribe, give me all those things. I'm terrible at selling myself. If you are, you are. If you're gonna do it, you're gonna do it. And if you're not, you're not. So anyway, thanks guys. Love you all. Peace.